Now to criminal charges and no wrongdoing by Detroit police who killed a young black man in a shootout last July.
Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy says after a thorough review of police body cams, dash cam, and eyewitness accounts, the facts are clear.
Video of the incident shows 20-year-old Hakeem Littleton tried to intervene in the arrest of another man. He pulled his gun and fired twice at police before he was killed with 4 return shots.
The shooting led to protests and violent clashes with police, which were a result of false information posted on social media by Detroit Will Breathe and others. All of this happening just 3 months after the death of George Floyd.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner joining us now live downtown with more on today's decision and reaction. Jim.
Prosecutor Kim Worthy says she knows this decision about no charges will be disappointing to the family and others. She points to the Malice Green case from 29 years ago here in Detroit, her involvement, more on that in a minute. She says that case is different, but she is not.
Following the facts and the evidence, and in this case, this is not a chargeable case. This is a self-defense and defense of elders case.
During a Zoom news conference, the prosecutor went through step by step what happened during the 10-second shootout, that it was started by 20-year-old Hakeem Littleton pulling a gun during the arrest of someone else wanted in another shooting. That move questioned immediately by police.
What the F you reaching for? At this point, Mr. Littleton points his gun directly at Officer A's head and fires 2 shots while Officer B is arresting witness 1.
No Detroit police officers were shot. Littleton would be shot 4 times and killed. While on the ground, he still had a gun in his hand, continues firing, a total of 5 shots. Back on July the 10th, people gathered where it happened. False reports were posted on social media that turned the crowd on police.
The Detroit Police Department just shot an unarmed black man who was seated on his porch 15 times.
There was also a false posting that Littleton was shot by police after his gun was kicked out of his hand. Chief Craig today with this message to keep peace in his city.
I hope now that the efforts of misinformation will stop.
2 hours later today, Littleton's family and supporters gathered at the site of the shooting with their own message.
They never gave us any justice. Shame on Kim Worthy for being a woman of color and not supporting other women of color. You're a sellout.
I want Chief Craig to stop spreading false information. I want the city of Detroit to stop spreading false information.
Prosecutor Worthy addressed that anticipated response by going back 29 years, saying she was the assistant prosecutor who got convictions of 2 white Detroit cops, Larry Nevers, Walter Budson, in the death of a black man, Malice Green.
That case stands as the only case, the first case in American jurisprudence where that happened, where on-duty police officers were convicted of murder. I haven't changed my stance since.
Detroit Police Chief James Craig says that Officer A, shot at twice in the head but not hit, is doing well, and he's an American hero. Alan and Glenda, the family of Littleton, say they want the feds and the state attorney general to investigate this case. Live downtown, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
All right, Jim, thank you for that live report. Glenda?